Well, any injury updates you can give on your running backs first off?
No, not at this time.
Okay.
So we'll find out more later. We won't really know till Friday for sure.
Okay.
Philip Lindsay.
Yes.
He's a warrior, isn't he?
Yeah.
Here's a kid who played a game or two with a blown out ACL when he was in high school and he got his ribs racked up in his CSU game, plays in pain again. Talk about his courage and his team-oriented.
Yeah, I nicknamed him the Tasmanian
Right.
Devil because if you ever seen the cartoon, he just nothing stops him. And he is a phenomenal young man. He has great parents, has just a great family base, and he is football is extremely important to him. But being successful in everything is important to him. He does well in school. He does well off the field. He's a great leader. He's also a vocal leader, and he has that character of internal fortitude. He's going to keep going. He'll be a success at whatever he does.
And very team-oriented.
Oh, extremely team-oriented. Whatever his role is, he'll do it with all he's got, and he's not going to complain if he's not getting the ball a bunch, or if he is, or whatever. He's just going to do whatever he can take to help the team win, and he's a pleasure to coach.
Coach, with Leo Jackson, it was almost 2 years that he went without playing organized football. Were you surprised he didn't have more rust to work off when he got here?
Well, since we were able to go through spring practice and summer workouts and all that type of thing, he would catch up. If he would have came right in August, I think it'd been a little bit tougher. So we were excited about getting Leo here, and he's doing really well.
How big a part of your defensive improvement has Leo Jackson?
He's played a huge part in it. Both of them, those guys, have played a big part in our improvement, and then that's given us more depth. And the other young guys have come on, and so they've all been doing well. And then Justin's played well, so that's been a big help for us, no doubt.
I talked to George Frazier, and he talked about how he likes to help the running backs out with their assignments and stuff, because he said, well, I have to be in their meetings anyway. I might as well pay attention and help them out with it. What kind of teammate is him to say something like that?
No, George is a great teammate, and George is really, really bright too. So he can handle a lot of different things. That's why you see him playing a lot of different positions. You look at all that he does for us, from the punt team to the field goal block team to field goal team to fullback, tight end, running back, short yards, whatever. He does it all. So he can handle all that, and he cares about his teammates, and he's able to decipher everything, so he can help out a lot of people.
Obviously, Oregon's a different type of offense, but the fact that your defense has had some success so far, does that help them mentally to be able to feel like they can compete?
Well, yeah, it definitely does, because Oregon's going to have a big player too. They always do, so when you have that happen, you're not sitting over there going, "God, okay, we'll just regroup and here we go again." So I think you have a confidence built up that helps you.
How'd Sept look good today?
Yeah, he did fine today. He threw the ball better today than he did last Wednesday.
We asked you a couple weeks ago if you sensed a little snap in their step going into the big rivalry game with CSU. Now you've got a conference game against a big opponent. Do you sense a little more excitement in
Right. They came here to play in the Pac-12.
Right.
And so now you're playing Pac-12 after Pac-12, and you're playing, I've said it a few times, a perennial leader known as when you talk about the Pac-12, people talked about Oregon or Stanford or USC for a while, but Oregon's kind of been the top-notch guy nationally for a few years to say. So you're playing them this week, and I think that always adds a bit. But just playing in the Pac-12 is exciting. I still think it's one of the best conferences in the country, and there's a lot of speed and athleticism, and there's a lot of hype that goes with that. And as you walk to class, or even your professors or your parents call, or your buddies call, or they text you or whatever, "Hey, you're playing Oregon," or "You're playing in a Pac-12 game, I'm going to see you on television." All of those little things add a little bit more energy to it, I think.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks.